I still remember the day like it was burned into my mind. Hot, dry, and quiet. The kind of day where the dust clung to your boots and cicadas sang so loud they drowned out your thoughts. I had just come back from town with feeds stacked in the truck bed, ready to unload, when I noticed something strange in the driveway. Tire marks. Not just any tire marks. Wild, zigzagging tracks, like someone had been driving recklessly through my ranch. My stomach tightened. I followed the trail with Max, my shepherd, trotting at my heel. The tracks cut across the pasture, through a gate I'd left unlocked, and all the way down toward the barn. And then I saw it. My truck wasn't the only one in the yard. Parked at a crooked angle in front of the barn doors was my own car, or rather what was left of it. The hood was crumpled. One side mirror snapped clean off, and the windshield cracked like a spiderweb. My jaw clenched so hard it hurt. I hadn't driven it in weeks. Before I could process the scene, I heard laughter. High-pitched, cocky, entitled laughter. And then I saw him. HOA Karen's spoiled teenage son, strutting around in my jacket like he owned the place. He had his phone out, filming himself in front of my wrecked car like some influencer showing off a trophy. "You stole my car," I said flatly. He jumped, phone clattering to the dirt, but his smirk returned fast. "Relax, old man. I was just borrowing it. It's not like you use it anyway." I took a slow step closer. "Borrowing? You wrecked it." He shrugged. "It's just a car. My mom says you've got plenty of money. Besides, I'm underage. Cops can't really do anything." He grinned wider, cocky as ever. "So what are you gonna do, farmer? Ground me?" Max growled low, teeth bared. But before I could answer, I heard something that froze my blood. A faint, muffled cry. I turned sharply toward the wrecked car. The backseat window was fogged from inside. My heart nearly stopped. My newborn daughter's car seat was still strapped in, and she was inside. I ripped open the back door, scooping her up in my arms. She was shaken, cheeks red from crying, but otherwise unharmed. Relief hit me like a tidal wave, followed immediately by white-hot rage. I turned back to the kid, voice shaking with fury. "You stole my car, with my child inside." For the first time, his smug expression cracked. Wait. I didn't know she was in there. I swear, man, I thought it was empty." My hands itched to wring the arrogance out of him, but I forced myself to breathe. Instead, I pulled out my phone and made one call. Within minutes, the crunch of tires on gravel signaled backup. The sheriff, my longtime friend, pulled up with lights flashing. Karen herself came storming out of her SUV, screaming before her feet even hit the ground. "You can't arrest my son," she shrieked. "He's just a boy. You should have locked your car better. This is your fault." The sheriff ignored her, snapping cuffs on the kid as he stammered excuses. "Grand theft auto, reckless endangerment, trespassing, child endangerment," the sheriff recited. "That's just for starters." Karen lunged forward, but I stepped between her and the cruiser. "You're lucky," I said coldly, holding my daughter close. "If she'd been hurt, if anything had happened to her, you wouldn't be dealing with the sheriff. You'd be dealing with me." For once, Karen had no comeback. Her face went pale, her lips trembling. The boy screamed as he was shoved into the back of the cruiser. "Mom, do something. Get me out of this." But she didn't. She couldn't. As the dust settled and the sirens faded down the road, I stood there on my ranch, clutching my daughter against my chest. I dealt with HOA nonsense before. Gates, fences, threats, petty harassment. But this was different. This was personal. And I swore then and there, they had crossed the last line.